Here in front of me is the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. This is set number 75314. It retails for $100 US. It comes with 969 pieces. It's for ages 9 and up. It comes with 5 brand new amazing minifigures and a gonk droid, as well as these 2 speeders to the side. And I'll make sure to give you close-ups of everything included in this set, but first let's start with the minifigures. First, here we have Hunter, and like all of the other minifigures included in this set, we get some incredible printing, not only on the helmet, but also the torso and legs. Now with this minifigure, it actually comes with both a helmet as well as a hairpiece, which I think is a really nice touch. We also get a nice alternate face printing on the back, which is a slightly more angry version of him. Here we have Tech, and this is the other minifigure in this set that does come with both a hairpiece as well as a helmet. Now something I love about this is that pop of green in his goggles as well as the visor on his helmet piece. And then when we flip him around, we see not only this really cool jetpack, but also an alternate face printing. Now here's my personal favorite from the Bad Batch, Wrecker, and I love the printing on him. His face looks perfect. I love how they did that helmet printing. Also, something really cool is that shoulder piece that has printing not only on both shoulders, but also on the front. And then when we flip him around, it doesn't really have too much detail on the back, but I think that's really fitting since there's not really too much that they could do with it. Now here's Crosshair, and I love that they included a black clone in here. It just looks really cool. Also, that green on his visor is a really nice pop of color. And then when we take off his helmet, we see this incredible face printing. I love how they did the crosshair kind of scar on his face. However, the back of him is quite simple. And then finally, here's Echo. Again, he has some amazing printing all over, but something cool about him that none of the others have is this arm printing, and that silver just really stands out. I love how they did that. And also, his hand is gray, whereas the other one is black, so I love that attention to detail. When we take off his helmet, we get some really cool printing in the front, and then that also extends to the back. Now let's dive in and talk about the actual Bad Batch shuttle itself. First, I'll kind of show you a little bit about the functionality, how it works, all of the different moving pieces, and then I'll go into what I like about this set and don't like, so you can get both sides of it, all the pros and cons. Anyways, the first thing I want to point out are the wings and their movement. They have these really nice articulation points, and they don't have any problem staying exactly where you place them. So if you want them just like hanging off to the side like this, they're gonna stay, they're not gonna slip around or anything. I was a little worried about that, and I'm really glad that that's not the case. Also, the total range of motion with the wings goes from completely vertical up and down, all the way to being folded in like this, and I don't know why you would do that, but you do have that option, I guess. Now, when I first saw this set, I saw the first images, I was a little worried about how many figures I could actually fit inside, and there is quite a bit of room in the cockpit as well as in the actual back of the ship there, so I'll show you guys that. There's 2 different ways to open it, which is kind of nice. There's 2 different articulation points. You can just open the front here, and that just kind of slides up and down. There's room to place probably 2 minifigures in there. Then you can also open it a little bit more. This piece on top will just rest on the table behind it, which is kind of nice, and there's quite a bit of room inside, so I do really appreciate that. And then looking at the back of the shuttle, there's not really too much to see, but I will point out these trans blue pieces that I really like. I think that looks really cool. There's also these 4 stickers on top and bottom of those trans blue pieces. There's really not too many stickers in this set, and it's also on the back, so I'm actually okay with having stickers there. And then for playability, we also get these 2 little missiles that are kind of fun. And something to note about this top fin here is that you can't pick up the set from it because it's not really too well attached. So you need to pick it up from here. However, that does kind of make for some nice swooshability. So now let me go into everything that I like about this set, and then we'll talk about the things I don't really like. So first, the thing I like most about this is the cockpit. I think it's a really great shape for it. They did a really good job with it. And also something I like more about this set than the Imperial shuttle that we got earlier this year, it's kind of the same kind of shape of a ship, so I feel like it's safe to compare it to, is that it looks really nice from below. Like this one, you could actually display it, you can look at it from below, and it looks really good. It looks really slick. You can tell that the designers thought about how the bottom of the ship would look. And I know for myself, I do want to display this. I'll probably have it on a display stand at some point, and so knowing that I can display it and having it look really nice was very important to me. And then also, this piece on here is printed. This is not a sticker. I was a little worried about that at first, and I know that I'm not very good at placing stickers, and if this was a sticker piece, it would just be a giant sticker. It would not look very good. So many people would place this really badly, and so I really do appreciate that this is a printed piece rather than a sticker. Another thing is the use of these trans yellow studs around it. They could have gone without them, right? Like, it doesn't add too much to the ship, but I really like it. I like that detail, just that extra pop of color to it. And then, of course, while we're talking about color, let's talk about the color of the ship, y'all. This is sand blue mixed with a bunch of gray, and I think that gives it a really rustic, kind of rigid look to it, especially the mix of texture along the side here. We get all of this really nice tile and then some studs there. It really does represent what I saw in the TV show. And then also, speaking of texture, let's check out this wing here. I love the mix of pieces used here. In the back here, we see a tile, and then also we get this really nice piece there that it doesn't add anything to the ship, right? But it looks really cool, just having that extra little detail there. The mix of studs versus tiles just looks really cool. And then finally, the price. For $100 US, I think this is a really good deal. It comes with 5 amazing minifigures. The ship itself is incredible. I love the colors that come in it. It's perfect for display as well as playability, so I really think that $100 price point on it is very fair. Now let's talk about things I don't like. So there's really only one main thing in the set that I just cannot stand. Is you've probably noticed I've had the ship kind of facing this way the whole time. When we turn it to this side, do you guys see this top fin there? It does not look good. It's almost like they forgot to finish the ship on this side. I don't know, they got the overall colors right. So we see the sand blue there. And then when we flip it around, we see that same color. So at least the colors are the same on either side, but I mean, if you display it on this side, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look finished. I am not happy with that top there. And then the other downside of this set is that it comes with these 2 speeders. So let me pull those out and talk about them because I think I know why they were included. But for me personally, I wish that they had maybe not included these and kept the price point down a little bit. For me, I bought this for the Bad Batch Shuttle. I bought it for the minifigures. And so the fact that these speeders were included kind of feels like a waste of money to me. Like I wish that they had lowered the price by $10 and not included these speeders. However, I think I do understand why that they were included. LEGO is really trying to appeal to everybody, and by including the speeders, there's a lot more playability in this set. There's a lot more spots to place the minifigures, and so I feel like it does make this set a lot more attractive to maybe children who are more likely to play with the set, as well as adults who want this for their display. Overall, I am very pleased with this set. I love the minifigures in it. I love the Bad Batch Shuttle. The speeders I could do without. However, they are kind of cool to display it with maybe. I don't know. Maybe I might find something decent to use those for. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel down below. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.